Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, I'll be talking about my favorites for the month of January, and I actually have some regrets this time around that I want to share with you guys too, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So first I'm going to talk about the eyeshadow palette that I've been loving over the past month, and this is the Tartelette In Bloom palette. Show you what it looks like. It comes with 12 shades and they're all neutral colors, so if you're not into neutrals, skip it. But I didn't purchase this when it first came out. I looked at it, I wanted it, and I thought, you know what, you really just don't need another neutral palette. So I think I waited until it was out maybe about a month or two, and then I bit the bullet. And I have to say, I've absolutely been loving it. The colors don't look like much. I mean, it just looks like another neutral palette, but I find that it's just so easy to use. It's compact. So I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I've been wanting to reach for it nonstop. Like every time I've been wearing eyeshadow, I've been wanting to reach for it. So my favorite color would have to be Firecracker, which is this one here. It's like a bronzy shade. But all of the colors in here perform well. The only one I would say is kind of a bust is Funny Girl. Now I did use Funny Girl in my inner tear duct today, just very lightly, but I feel like it doesn't work as a lid shade because it's just not pigmented enough. So other than that though, this was an absolute win for me this month. Like I said, very easy to use and shadows blend beautifully, and I definitely would recommend this if you like neutral shades and you think you need another neutral palette. The next product I want to talk about is a blush, and this is by MAC. This is Gingerly, and I have it in my blush palette, but it's this one here. This one is actually what I'm wearing today, and I know Gingerly is old, but I just got it sometime last year, and I've just been reaching for it over the past couple months. I think it's a really nice shade for if you're looking for just like a neutral nude blush and you're around my skin tone. I never bought this before because I thought it wouldn't show up on me, but then I think it was the Fancy Face. This is like one of her favorite blushes, and I pretty much love everything she talks about, so that's why I decided to pick it up. If y'all are not subscribed to the Fancy Face, make sure you do. Like, she is hilarious. So I'll leave her page down below. I'm sure y'all know who she is, but I'll leave it down below just in case you're missing out on her. But anyway, back to this. So yeah, I just been reaching for this because it's very easy. It goes with every single look. It doesn't look like too much. I can wear it with any lip color, and yeah, I just really like Gingerly. So this was a definite favorite for me this month. A bronzer that I have been liking this month, I'm actually very surprised about. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. This is what it looks like, and I actually got this as a freebie. I ordered something from a blog sale, and the girl who sent it to me didn't put enough shipping or didn't pay enough for shipping, and so it never got to me, basically. So when she resent it, she threw this in as a freebie, and it had never been used. It probably just too dark for her or whatever, I don't know, but I decided to finally try it, and I absolutely love it. It gives me a very natural bronze. I would have never picked this up because I thought it was too light for me, and even looking at it, it still looks too light for me, but it has been working for like a work bronze. It does not have any shimmer. It is matte, like I said earlier, but it just helps to warm up my face. It's very natural though. So this has been like my daily work bronze. What I've been using to apply it has been this boy here. This is the Marc Jacobs The Bronze brush, and yeah, I wasn't even gonna show y'all this because this brush is ridiculously expensive, and I don't think you need to pay this much for this brush. But it has been a favorite of mine, so I did want to share it because I feel like this brush makes a difference in a bronzer like this, where it may be like just slightly darker than my skin tone. Like, this picks up a lot of product, so I don't feel like I have to dig in. I basically just touch, and then it picks up enough to actually bronze my face. I love this brush. It's huge, and it's so easy to just warm up the face with. My only downside to this brush is the price, of course. I ended up picking it up during a Black Friday sale, I think, and it came with this brush, a blush brush and a contour brush for like a package deal. So it was a little bit cheaper like that, but yeah, if you want to try this brush, definitely wait until like Sephora VIB sale or something like that. Like this brush is super expensive, but I'm sorry, I'm smelling it. If I didn't mention it earlier, this bronzer smells like chocolate, so that's what I'm smelling, but that was weird. Anyway, this has been a favorite this month. Another cheek product I have to mention as a favorite is this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour Palette. And I know I mentioned this in my last video about my drugstore hits or misses. But yeah, this has been a favorite. I'm actually wearing it to contour with today. I did not use the highlighter today, but I do actually really like the highlighter for days, like work days. Like it's a pretty subtle, pretty highlighter. It does show up, but it's not anything over the top. The other highlight I want to mention is another subtle highlighter. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight 01. Looks like this. It's just a baked highlighter. And that's what it looks like. And I know it looks like it would show ashy on me, but because of the texture, when you blend it out, it really just shows up as a sheen on the face. So I do really like this for daily work purposes. Again, it's not anything I would wear out and about unless I just really am looking for a subtle look, but it really adds something to the face. Makes me just look alive without making my cheeks look glittery or shimmery or anything like that. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is actually a deluxe size that I got in a Sephora kit that I purchased last year. The next favorite I actually don't have with me to share with you all, but I do want to tell you anyway. It's the Origins Ginger body products. I had the body wash and the I think it's called the body souffle. It's like a body lotion, and those just smell absolutely amazing. I don't know, they make me feel like I'm getting the spa treatment at home. So I really enjoy those. Unfortunately, I used them up, so they're gone. I didn't keep the package. But the other thing that I want to mention from that line is actually the hand lotion. Let's see if you can see that. So I do still have the hand lotion, but it's actually at work because that's where I use it. And I absolutely love it. Like, I never thought that I would love a little hand lotion that much, but it smells so good. So every time I wash my hands a lot at work, so after I wash, I go ahead and put that on, and it's a nice invigorating scent, but nothing that would be offensive to anybody, which is kind of important where I work. And it doesn't I don't find that it interferes with whatever perfume I'm wearing. So I have been absolutely loving that this month. And then the last favorite I'm going to share with you guys is a lip product by Dior. This is the Lip Maximizer, and it's like a gloss. It looks pink, but it kind of just goes on clear. But what I really like about this is the way it makes my lips look and feel. It's supposed to be like a lip plumper. I don't need any plumping on my lips, but I do find that this kind of helps to fill in the lines in my lips. My lips are not super liney, but I do have some lines, and I feel like my lips just look better after putting this on. And I initially got this as a sample with a Sephora order, I believe. I used my sample completely up, and I knew I had to order this because I was addicted. So I actually like to wear this a lot when I'm not, like even if I'm just around the house. I feel like it kind of helps to perk up my face. My lips look nice and juicy and plump. So yeah, this has definitely been a favorite. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch over into my regrets. And I have a lip product, another one by Dior. And this is the Lip Glow Color Revival Balm. And I always hear this raved about, and I finally bit the bullet and decided to try it, I think during a VIB sale. And I regret it. It's expensive, and it's a decent balm, but it's supposed to like color adjust based on like your skin color. I don't know, but for me it just looks clear. It doesn't give me any type of pink tint at all. And the balm is okay, but not awesome. So I feel like for the price, it should be something awesome, you know. It's not that it's a bad product. I've definitely been using it, but as you can see, I've kind of used it a lot. And I just don't feel like, it's nothing that special, you know. If this was, say, $15, or, I mean, $15 is still kind of expensive, but like, let's say $10, I would probably repurchase it, but for this price, I will not because I don't feel like it's anything special. And I have two more regrets. Wah, wah, wah. The first one is a mascara. This is the NARS Audacious mascara, and this is their new mascara they came out with, I guess, a few months ago. This is a sample size. I'll show you what the brush looks like. It's like one of those spiky ones with the, I think, plastic bristles, but anyway, I love the way this makes my lashes look because it just makes them look really long and really impactful. Like it's really black, and I love the way it makes my lashes look. However, with this mascara, like if I wear it more than about 5 or 6 hours, then I find that it begins to flake underneath my eyes, and if any gets into my eyes, it starts to burn. So that I have a problem with, because when I put on makeup, I'm typically wearing it like 10 or more hours. So I hate mascaras that flake. And unfortunately, I really wish this one didn't because I love the way it looks. But I just can't take the flaking underneath my eyes. Like I'll look in the mirror and have like black stuff down here, right underneath my eyes. So yeah, this was a bust and I'm really sad about it. And then the last fail, y'all are probably going to be surprised about, but it is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water, and this is the waterproof version. So when I ordered this, I hadn't seen it in person, but I don't know if you can tell, it kind of has some oil in there. And if I would have known that, I wouldn't have ordered it. So I'll have to say this was probably my fault. Should have did a little bit more research on this. But yeah, I ordered this thinking it would be a replacement for my Bioderma. However, when I use it, it gives me that blurry look in my eyes like oils do. And I find that it kind of leaves an oily residue on my face afterwards. With these micellar waters, you're not supposed to have to wash after them. And even on the package, it says you don't need to rinse your skin after. But I don't feel like my skin is really clean when I use this. So yeah, I mean, I'm still going to use it. I just have to wash my face after. But I don't really like it. I'm just gonna use it up. What I'm probably gonna do is leave it here in my beauty room and use it down here, because whenever I want to take off my makeup down here, I'm still gonna wash my face like at the end of the night. So it's not really that big of a deal, but I did want to tell you all about this since it's so popular. Now I did just pick up today the regular one with the pink cap to see if I like that, because I like the Bioderma so much. So hopefully that one works out better. All right, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried any of the products that I talked about and how they worked for you. Please share in the comments so everybody can see. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.